Hello, Pisces, Aries, Cuspers. Thank you so much for taking time out of your day to tune in and watch this video. I know I say this every time, but I do truly appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you so much for your thumbs up, your positive feedback, and your subscriptions. I do feel very humbled by the fact that you would want to follow this channel. So thank you so much. And of course, thank you to my guides for stepping in and always helping me out with these psychic intuitive readings. A general energy reading for you Pisces Pisces Aries Cuspers for February 2018. If you were born between March 19th and the 24th, you are here because you feel as though that Pisces and Aries are both equally in your chart. Now, with general energy readings, they will not always resonate with everyone. It's a fact. I'm not tuned into one person. Sometimes that happens, but this is general energy. So I do hope that you are able to find messages within this reading. And with that being said, since in a week or two, as this is for the month of February, so you always could check your moon or rising sign with this special lunar event that's coming up on January 31st. It could affect the whole month of February. In fact, some are saying it will make effects through September 27th. So you may want to also check out your moon sign to see if perhaps you connect more with that message. And as usual, always watch either the Pisces or the Aries video, whichever one is closest to your birth date. That one may resonate with you as well. Now, all of that being said, if you're interested in a private reading with me, hit me up at my website. That link is below, psychicgenb.com. And I do want to be very honest with everyone and tell you that if my guides are telling me I'm not the right person to help you, I will let you know that. I am not a shyster. I'm not going to take your money and pretend I can help you when my guides are telling me no. So I just want everyone to know that I will be very open and honest. And if I'm not the right reader for you, I'm going to tell you I'm not the right reader for you. So I went ahead and pulled your Oracle card first. And we are using Vintage Wisdom Oracle. And since Miss Victoria Mosley took such a long time and dedicated time to prepare a beautiful guidebook, my guides are saying we're reading from the guidebook today. Nature, the presence of this card invites you to realign your energies, meaning your affinity with nature. Perhaps you have been overwhelmed by the pressures of daily life from a big ordeal. You may feel lost in the details or trapped in the relentless cycle of habitual thoughts or patterns of relating that no longer serve you well. In any level, evaluate your integration with nature and allow your intuition to reveal how you would most from her healing elixir. Just beautiful. Now, there is a lot more details than that. So, I just wanted to read a portion of what it meant. About observing and honoring the sacredness of nature's kingdom. Okay, guys? And in turn, observing and honoring and treating yourself in a sacred manner. Such beautiful cards. All right, so we're going to be using Rider-Waite-Smith, and if we need clarifiers, have another deck here. Need clarifiers. Sorry about that. I noticed it just blinked out. I'm not sure what happened there. All right, in the highest vibration of love and light, please give me positive insight for Pisces, Aries, Cuspers February 2018. What information Pisces need to hear? What information do you have to share with Pisces, Aries, Cuspers? What is there for Pisces, Aries? What information do you have to help them through the month of February 2018? All right, so you're the fourth reading I've done. Whose birthday is first? Are the first reading where the cards didn't all come out and tell me what you know, bam, we're reading these and that's it. Oh, look, there we go. We're seeing you in the King over here, but we'll get to that. Excuse me. I think I'm trying to get a cold. Let me just get a drink of water. All right, guys. Wow, lots of major players here. We have two queens, a king. Interesting. So we had the 2 and the 3 come up earlier. I want to say with the last cusp reading. So that's very interesting. So, wow. Both the queens with the strength card. The Queen of Pentacles. All right. About patience. The Queen of Wands. Talking about expression. So that this is about finding the strength to be patient for divine timing or perfect timing as it was or were to be, to express yourself. Wow. Definitely want to get some clarifiers on this though, because that's a lot of powerful people. It's like you've been waiting for the right time to say something, waiting for it to happen, waiting for things to fall into place for you to express yourself. You know, Aries aren't known for their patience, but Pisces do have, you know, difficulty expressing themselves. And as a Pisces Aries, you know, gosh, that must be so hard. Pisces emotional with the Aries and inability to filter their message. Wow. Must have short tempers, I would guess. That must be a little difficult at times. But it looks like you've been finding that inner strength. You have been honoring yourself. You have been honoring yourself by choose your words so wisely. You have been focusing on that harmony and that balance. I feel, you know, with the Six of Chalices, it is about people from the past. There is no and ifs or buts for me with this card. This is about situations and people from the past coming back up, reuniting with this earth energy, this fire energy, these archetypes, these personalities, being brought back together with that person who grounds you, that creative, loving, patient soul, being brought together with this vibrant, wise friends. I feel like I keep hearing the song, the girls are back in town. The boys are back in town. The boys are back in town. But I'm hearing like girls, girls, girls. being reunited with the people that make you feel whole, that make you feel at your best, feel like you can juggle, and that you have that constant hard work of keeping two balls in the air, keeping all those things balanced, keeping it ongoing, keeping it in harmony. I feel like you definitely have two. General energy could be men, but we're going to say female since they are the female cards. You've had this support system, these two powerful figures in your life that you've based your strength off of. Clarifier for the Queen of Pentacles, please. Clarifier for the Queen of Wands, please. Oh, looks like we have two for both. Wow, another Six of Cups and another Strength. Holy shit. This is about finding strength within your foundations, finding your balance within the way you were brought up, and the grandmothers, those strong female presence in your life. General energy could be men for men, but I feel like this is same sex for you. No, I'm going to take that back. I do feel like this is women all around. Your mother, your grandmother. If you're female, mother, grandmother. This could even be an aunt. It is really about how, what would the queen do? What would the queen do? WWQD. Really looking to your roots. This is a celebration. Another Queen of Pentacles. So the Queen of Pentacles is your foundation. She is the woman that's grounded you, or the father, but we're going to speak again. This is woman. She is that mother figure. She is the one who taught you to hold your head up high, taught you, asked you. Major players. God, again, I can't believe two Strengths, two Queen of Pentacles, and a Wheel of Fortune. Some people will say the Wheel of Fortune means good luck. But the wheel, to me, is very similar to the world when you're reading the tarot card. To me, they overlap a lot. It's about the good and the bad. It's about the balance. I mean, this card's beautiful. It's about the good and the bad. It's about endings and beginnings. It's about finding the good in everything. God, this card, I mean, we have the little naughty fairies, but then we have roses. We have what seems like a world, but an eye. About taking time to stop and look around. And I feel like this queen, she's the one who's taught you to do this. She's taught you to take your time. Now, I'm not saying you've always done it. Her best to teach you it. And so it does reflect in your behavior. Even if it isn't an afterthought, it does reflect in this. And it's a celebration of this. It's a celebration of what was gone coming back again, reuniting with the past, reuniting with your foundation, reuniting with your core beliefs, reuniting with respecting yourself. So this feels very kind of specific, but with the king and having underneath the king of chalices, so the king of emotions, with him, reverse pentacle signs here. It may be you're returning home, returning to your foundations because there's been a financial upheaval where things have come to an end. And you're needing to get a new beginning here. And so, it's all right. Success is built on failure. Some of you, you may have had this failure financially and you've had to return home. But I feel as though your family is celebrating your return. If this is for you, the king is family based. I do feel as though with the king and two sixes, this is the two six of chalices of cups. This is really, I'm feeling around family. Okay. And I don't think if you have any worries, I don't really think you need to have them. There's no judgment from him right now. This father figure, this male figure, this grandfather, he only wants success for you. Wants the best for you. He only wants to see you move forward and do what's best for you. So the king alone with the 3 and the 9 of pentacles, you know, I just keep going as though even though you've been uprooted and you're, you know, just find that inner strength, find that inner power to I feel like you have your hat in your hand. A hat in a hand. But they're happy to see you. They don't care how. They're just happy you're there. Okay. So this I feel like, you weren't necessarily budgeting correctly. You didn't necessarily have the right plan in mind. You may have got a little big for your britches and thought, "Oh, I'm going to make this. I'm going to be successful. I have to spin to win. I have to spin to win." I keep hearing that. Over, put your money in the wrong place. Success is not built on success, it's built on failure. So you are having to return for help. Whoever it is, this figure, this mother figure, these father's figures, this family figure here, they believe in you. you're working to believe in yourself. You are accessing that inner strength. And I feel with there being two cards here and them both being associated with the, so closely with the queens. I really feel as though you have more support than you thought you were going to have. But your family's glad. They don't see you as a failure yourself. The universe is actually stepping in here. I feel like this is a universal intervention. Your ego got too big. You need to go home and get knocked down a few rungs. You need to go home and take out the trash and pick up the dog poo and clean out the litter box. You were selfish. Just got too big for those britches. Spent too much money on flashy shit you didn't need. I know this is probably weird to anybody who reads tarot cards, but to me, the nine, I mean, doesn't she look like she's just kind of like with her fancy bird and her fancy clothes, and she's standing in her fancy grape vineyard? She's been knocked down. She's been told that, hello, fashion name brand clothing isn't what's important here. First, your foundation, where you come from. Don't forget where you came from. Never forget where you come from, because that's how you've gotten to where you are. You need to get back to your roots. Get back to who you were before you had all these big. You need to be grateful to the way you are. Because I just can't believe the amount of. I mean, this is a huge change here. Of major arcana. Huge change. Like this is universal intervention here. Looking at what really made you a success in the beginning, because you've forgotten that. You've lost that. All right, how do we help our Pisces, Aries, Cuspers move forward? How do they forge ahead, please? Pisces, Aries, Cuspers, how will they forge ahead? Huh. Starting to wonder if you're supposed to figure it out on your own. Oh, and you are supposed to figure it out on your own. You are supposed to figure it out on your own. The Hangman. Come on, focus. I hope it's in focus for you guys. These cards are so pretty. I want you to see it. You are supposed to figure out this situation on your own. This isn't an answer from Fred. This is an answer from within, from your inner strength, from your inner knowledge. What is the word you're telling me? I need you to say it a different way, please. Your foundation, your family. That is your strength. That is your path. You must return to that to rid yourself of this anguish you're in right now. You must return to your roots. Jump in. You must return. God, you must return. You must return to where you established. I feel like you need that straightforward approach right now. You need that straightforward, just pack your fucking bags, go home and sort this shit out right now. You gotta go home and let mom fix it. You gotta go home and just let yourself heal. Digest where your failures were so you can improve on them, so you won't repeat them. Let yourself discuss this with that powerhouse, that Queen of Pentacles. Discuss with her. Seek her advice, her guidance, her wisdom. Allow her patient and kind and loving nature to envelop you and help you. I'm hearing it's time to go home for healing. It's time to return home for healing. All right. All right. Where is the card I want to use? Deep knowing. Whoops, there we go. Like home. Damn. You know you got to go home. Whatever this is that's happening. You don't have to do this alone. You don't have to fight this alone. You don't have to worry this alone. You don't have to work on this alone. Because there's no place like home. No place like home. And I feel as though that this mother figure, possible father figure, general energy, so I will stick to this, but I'm feeling the feminine energy too greatly. I really feel like she is your confidant right now. She is who you need to speak to right now. We did see the Queen of Pentacles come out twice, the Queen of Wands, the Queen of Swords, and we have the Three of Cups. So this trifecta of energy, this straightforward talk, forward answer from the Queen of Swords. All right. The wise, passionate energy from the Queen of Wands, and the creative, kind, loving energy I feel like this woman is encompasses and imbalances all of those things. But then there also very well could be three separate powerhouse of women in your life that you need to go back to. Will give you strength. They will welcome you with open arms. If you've been out on your own for just too long now, I got an image of a runaway who's been gone and has been afraid to return home. Consequences would be not ever realizing the relief it would be for the parents, the family, and for themselves to embrace and be embraced by their mom again. The comfort in your mother's arms, the love mother can and will give you. Because nobody on this earth will ever love you more than your mother does. And if it was your grandmother that raised you, then no more than your grandmother does. And if it was your stepmom who took you in as if she bore you herself, then it's her. True, unconditional love that you will find in no other place but the place of home. Wow, this is a super deep reading. Super deep. All right. Pushing your energy back. It was all around me. I feel a bad joke right now just to lighten the air. I'm trying to think of a bad joke right now, right? Go back to your roots. Allow for healing. Allow time to review where you lost so that you won't make those mistakes again. Give permission to yourself to ask others for advice and help. And those people are where your roots are, where your family is. And I don't feel like I'm telling you anything new. I feel like you know. All right, guys. I am now using instantgo.com, www.instantgo.com. If you have a question, you look me up, Psychic Gen B on the app, and you type in your question as long as you want, because it charges you every time you type in something. So you want to do that. You want to ask me a question, send me a long message on there and I'll answer you as soon as possible. Hit me up for reading if you'd like more in detailed reading. Check out my podcast Saturday night. I'm with Beyond the Light Network. I'm so grateful to be a part of that team on Spreaker. Psychic Divination Hour. Download the app, favorite the show. It'll send you reminders sometimes. That part's kind of jinky. But 5 Pacific, 7 Central, 8 Eastern. Good luck and go home. Go home.